Okay, so we'll start. So basically, I've picked this concert to be like a mini version, like a sort of condensed version of a real concert, and I'll explain a few things. But first, I want to get to know you guys a little bit better. Okay, raise your hand if you are a student of music, if you learn music. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, me too. Yes, I still take classes, by the way, from my guru, so I also learn. Yes, I'm a student. Raise your hand if you're a guru. You teach? Okay, gurus are too good to show up, huh? Yeah. And then we have, raise your hand if you're a parent of a student and you want to learn. Okay, perfect. Excellent crowd we have here. So, what is music, right? So what are the basic rules of music? I also play jazz, and I know some Western theory. We're all used to Western music. The whole world is used to Western music. Western music is music in the sense that it has scales, there's melody, there's rhythm, it has all of that stuff. The main difference between our music and Western music is Gamaka. We slide our notes quite a bit, and they have chords. So there's two dimensions in which you can expand. You can expand in the melody dimension. You can go crazy in the melody dimension, which is what we're going to do today. And you can go crazy in the dimension of having a lot of things happen at the same time. So both of these things create emotion. And I'm going to do a demonstration here. First demonstration. Playing a lot of notes at the same time. Can you play a chord?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, play a chord. By itself creates emotion.
That is re and pa together, that's it.
Exactly. And that by itself creates emotion. And that's the way that's the whole game of Western music. Western music is a sequence of notes that you're playing all at the same time. Even their music, when you see, there won't just be 3 people, there'll be a whole bunch of people. The reason is because each one of them is playing one note that's creating a giant landscape. So all these movies, Hans Zimmer, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, all of these things, like the reason that emotional background score is there, they're using this trick to do it, right? Now, what trick do we use? So let's start with this Ninnukori Varnam, which you guys have all heard, right? So we'll start with that, and I won't talk too much because it's just so annoying. So I'm just gonna, I'm annoyed by myself when I'm talking. So it's gonna be very little bits. The first thing is the scale for Mohanam. But what is a scale, right? It's just a series of notes. We say sarigama pada nisa, but it's just bookkeeping. Really, it's sound. So it's really all about the frequency. Every scale has been discovered, right? So this scale, this Mohanam scale, is universal. You'll recognize it from Mulan. Like Chinese music is obsessed with this scale. Western music, most Western songs, Justin Bieber, Taylor Swift, is in this scale, right? And it is the most popular ragam for movie songs in India, especially in the old days, yes. A scale is a series of notes. It's a series of notes that where each note has, it's a series of positions. It's a series of frequencies, and you're not allowed to violate those frequencies. For the song, you create a world, and you live in the world of the scale, right? It's called a ragam, what we call it. But a scale is not the same as a ragam. This is a scale. La 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 la. Now we call it, we for bookkeeping purposes, we say sa di ga pa da sa da pa ga ri sa. So I mean, you'll hear it everywhere. Beatles songs, Mother Mary, come to me, like everything. It'll be every sabash. Or pasada 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 bagari gapadi gapada bagari gapadi, you bring honor to us all, right? So this is all of Chinese music comes from this thing. Okay, but in our Carnatic music, you'll see where the beauty comes from. Can you play this scale with Gamaka?
Yeah, sure.
So you can create emotion like that too. Like before, you saw him play with the chord, and you can create emotion with the slides. So Hindustani music and Carnatic music in the world, right, play with slides. Western music has started discovering slides, but the problem is you cannot chord over slides because of the sa ri. There's all sorts of tones in between that'll clash acoustically with the chords. That's why it's very difficult to chord Carnatic music. You chord the rests. So you play the piano chord, when the music lands on the note, then you start playing you add the color to the thing, right? Sorry if I'm being very technical with you guys, but you'll see, I'll demonstrate this, right? So, what is the scaffold of a Carnatic song, right? It starts off with the notes. I'll just demonstrate with the first line and then we'll do the full piece. The first line of this Varnam is a sequence of notes that's supposed to be a song, right? So, ga, 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 dee, dee, sa, sa, dee, dee, ga, ga, dee, dee, sa, dee, ga, dee, sa, dee, sa, da, sa, dee, ga, pa, ga, dee, sa, dee. Okay, so that has no Gamaka in it, right? Now we add Gamaka. Ga, 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 ri, ri, sa, sa, ri, ri, ga, ga, ri, ri, sa, ri, ga, ri, sa, ri, sa, da, sa, ri, ga, pa, ga, ri, sa, ri. That's for all the shapes. So we're just playing with shapes. We're literally, excuse my language, tripping out on shapes the entire time. We're looking at ribbons, we see shapes, it's all a game of shapes. Now, how many games can you play with shapes? What gives the shapes meaning? And this is sort of the most advanced part of Carnatic music. It's the lyrics. So the lyrics give the shape meaning, right? So the lyric here is Ninnu Kori Unnanu, which in Telugu, I don't know, raise your hand if you understand Telugu in this audience. Okay, most people here. Okay. Ninnu Kori Unnanu, it'll make it very easy. So it's a love song, right? Ninnu Kori Okay, so it's about Venkateswara song. So these layers is what makes the music. That's it. That's it. Now we'll talk about improvisation as well. We're going to do improvisation at the end of this song. A Varnam is supposed to show you what the Ragam is about. So let's enjoy this Varnam. And it's all 4/4/4, so it's very intuitive. It's all in fours. Universally, humans, for some reason, and people have studied this. In fact, I studied this in my research. The 4 rhythm is special in the human brain. It has something to do with neurons and something like that. People love 4. Everything else is unintuitive. Everything is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. It's all 1, 2, 3. Our whole lives are just running in 4. So this Varnam is also in 4. So you'll hear him, but you'll see what magic he does with this simple thing. Huh? Ninnu Kori Srinivasa Sannutanga Srinivasa Sannutanga Srinivasa Gari Sarida Rida Sari Gari Sannutanga Srinivasa Gari Gari Sari Gaga Sari Ga Gadava Gari Ga Sadava Gari Sannutanga Srinivasa Pada Gari Sari Gari Sada Sari Ga Pada Sadava Gari Sannutanga Srinivasa Sari Gari Sari Sada Sadava Gari Sari Sari Gari Sari Sada Sadava Gari Sari Sa Gari Paga Sada Ri Sari Gari Sari Sada Sadava Gari Sari Sa Gari Ri Paga Ga Da Ba Ba Ni Da Da Sari Gari Sari Sada Sadava Gari Sari Sa 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 Ri Ri Ga Ga Ba Ba Da Da Sari Gari Gari Da Da Ri Sari Sa Ba Da Sa Da Sa Da Ga Ba Da Ba Da Ba Ri Sa Da Ba Gari Sari Gari Sari Sada Sadava Gari Sari Sa 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 Ri Ri Ga Ga Ba Ba Da Da Sari Gari Gari Da Da Ri Sari Sa Ba Da Sa Da Sa Da Ga Ba Da Ba Da Ba Ri Sa Da Ba Gari Sari Sannutanga Srinivasa Sannutanga Sri. I'll just explain to them. So we've never rehearsed this song together, ever. How is that possible? That's one beauty of Carnatic music, right? It's because everybody learned this song. You must raise your hand if you've learned some version of this song before in your life. Okay, great. Okay, some of you have heard this song, right? So the specific nuances of what I'm doing will be a little bit different. You'll see a little bit of that rawness. It's not so polished like Western music, you know? But because they have enough experience in the Ragam, as long as I'm not completely messing up, they will be able to follow me slightly. So it's slightly, you'll see it slightly go in and out. Like his anticipation will be really good. That's why you play together a lot, but you can see how he's, with the drum, he's accentuating the various things. Krishna is playing the version of the Varnam that he knows, but he is, you know, it's close enough. Yeah. It adds that color, but you can see it here and there. So listen to what they're doing. By the way, we didn't sit down to rehearse this concert. They don't even know what I'm going to sing, by the way. They have no clue what I'm going to sing. It's just, if you know enough stuff and you know enough songs, you can wing it, essentially, is the buck of it. So usually I would say on stage, when I'm sitting on stage as the violinist, I have like a 60% hit rate. I only know 60% of the songs that are being sung at any given time. You can just, based on the knowledge of the scale and your ability, play. That's what makes it so addicting and fun. You just get together. Now here's the real part that hooked me. So I didn't like it. I started learning when I was 7. I didn't really like it till I was 13. And the reason I started liking it is when we got into the improvisation. So like in jazz, so jazz and Carnatic music and Hindustani music are the 3 disciplines, classical music things in the world where you can just sit down and improvise with people, without having ever, obviously that's what improvisation means, rehearsed it. Okay, how does that work? Now you notice that it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, you get the thing. The song always starts Sannutanga Srinivasa Sannutanga. Now that starts on Ga. So because it starts on Ga, I can end on Ri or Pa. Yeah, exactly. Ga, Ga, Ga. I can end on Ri or Pa. That's the rule. Because it'll sound nice. It's only because of aesthetic. The only rule is whatever sounds pretty. These are rules that people have come up with to sound pretty. In Hindustani music, they manage to end on one note and start on another note sometimes. But in Carnatic music, people like to start on the Ri. So you end on the Ri. So the game is with me and Krishna dueling and Akshay anticipating what we're doing. So he has to read our minds, right? And this is the fun part. This is what we get together and do for hours and hours and hours, right? We don't play poker. We don't watch the game. We just do this because this is the most fun activity to do ever with someone who gets you, right? So we're going to do a dance right now. We're going to start really slow, and I'm going to sing the notes, and he's going to play the notes, and we're going to end on the Ga, okay? So, Sannutanga Sri Gari Sari Sannutanga Sri Paga Pari Gari Sannutanga Sabai. Pada ga wa ri ga za ri za nu ta. You guys see what's going on here? He's kind of copying the shapes. So let's do another one. Sa sa da pa ga ri ga pa ga ri sa ri sa nu ta ga si. Aha. So he's taking the pattern that I'm singing and he is making it into his own thing. Pagari sariga, pagari sariga, pagari sari sanutanga. Sanutanga, sri riga, pagari sa riga, riga ri sanutanga. Riga riga ri sa ri sa da sa da sa pa da sa ri sanutta. Sabar da sa da ri da ga da pa ga ri sa da sa ri sanutta. Sada saba da sari ga ba da da ba ga ri ga ba da da sa ri ga ba ba da sari pa ga ri sa ri sannu ta ga. Aha. Sabar da sri. Now we do the short ones, and then we'll do some long one. We'll end with one long one, because you guys will see a lot of them. Huh?
So one quick thing. So my job in this, just because they've been talking about their job as well, so my job is to not only anticipate what they're doing, but start thinking about like some of the patterns that Krishna and Sasi are both playing. So let's just do one example where you're doing one of the patterns.
Like some of the intuitive patterns?
We're both, the way we know to come back to the right spot is at the beginning of the talam is when that sannutanga shri starts. So I'm always looking at the talam and thinking, when are we going to come back? And I'm listening to the Swaram progression as well and thinking about when it's going to come back to that line. So that sannuta, ta, ta, ta.
Sabash.
It'll always come like that. You'll hear that every time. One more time.
Yeah. Sada bagadi, bagadi sada, sabada. Sorry, I didn't do that.
Keep
so sannutanga sri pa sada bagadi sa bagadi sa ri sannutta. Even for us, it is hard to always get it exactly right on the fly. Like this is hard. Like this ragam is like you kind of start doing it, and I'm some of my students we've started sort of. I promised them that we'd start improvising soon. We'd start with this one, right? But things get more.
Yeah. Go for it. When it doesn't come, because he was talking about when it doesn't come, it'll be very obvious. So do it. I'll show you what it sounds like when it doesn't come.
When it doesn't happen, I'll show you. Yeah. Ga-ga-ri-ri-ga, pa-ga-ri-sa-ri-ga, pa-ga-ri-sa-da-di, pa-ga-ri-sa-da-ga-nu-ta. Oh, ga-ga-da-ba-ga-ba-ga-ri-sa-da-ba-da-sa-ri-ga-da-ba-ga-ba-ga-ri-ri, sa-nu-tanga. Yeah, like that. Yeah. It doesn't sound right, so it doesn't fit.
Very good, man.
Yeah. We'll do some guns. ba ga da ba da ba ga da ba ga ri sa da ba da sa ri ga ga da da ba da sa da ba ga ri ga ba da da ba na ha da 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 ri ga ri da 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 ri ga ri da 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 ri ga ri da da ri ga ri da da ri da da ri da 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 ba ga ri sa ri ga ba da sa ri ga na da za ba da sa sa ri sa ri ga ri sa da ba da ri sa da ba da da sa da ri da ga ri ba ga ri sa da ba da sa ri ga ba ga ri ga ri sa ri ga ri sa da ba ga ri sa da ba ri sa da ba ga ri sa da ba ri sa da ba ga sa da ba ga ri sannutanga sri. This is what the last one would sound like. Now he'll do it. Sing it 3 times. So I'll sing it 3 times just so you guys get the hang of it. Yeah, you want to explain it?
So Korvai is this interesting concept in both vocal and rhythm related this one. A Korvai is basically some pattern that comes 3 times. Okay? And it's our job to kind of see, he hasn't told me what his Korvai is at all, but I'm listening to the pattern and I'm trying to follow along with it.
Riga pa ga ba da sa ri ga ba ga riga ba ga da da ga ri da da ba ga sa da ba ga ri sannutanga. So that one I sang before, ga ga ba ba da da sa ri ga ri sa da ba ga ri sa da ba ri sa da ba ga ri sa da ba ri sa da ba ga sa da ba ga ri sa ri ga ba ga sa ri ga ba ga ri ga ba da ba sa ri ga ba ga ri ga ba da ba ga ba da da ga ri sa da ba ga ri sa da ba ri sa da ba da ga ri sa da ba ri sa da ba ga sa da ba ga ri sannutanga sri. So it's a pre-calculated pattern that we do at the very end. So you can do math as well because this has 32, right? So in that 32, we just did a bunch of math. But we won't get into that in this lecture. Yeah, but I want to show you. So Krishna.
No, the rule is you only need to do something 3 times. It doesn't need to be symmetrical. Sariga sariga sa pa da sa pa da sa pa sariga sariga sa sari sa nuta.
Exactly.
Anything you do 3 times, everyone knows you're on the same page. So you can do anything 3 times. We'll follow. Bismillah Khan will do this. Sa 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 sa. Sa 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 sa. Sa 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 sa.
Sannutanga sri.
So I can sing it again.
Sariga sariga sa.
So how am I interpreting?
Pa da sa pa da sa pa. Sariga sariga
So
sa.
I'm not playing
Da
Sariga
sari
Sariga sa,
san
but I'm playing Sariga sa, takita takita tam. Comes the exact same way. You see how it's symmetrical. Takita takita tam.
Sabash.
Takita takita tam.
Takita takita tam. Takita takita tam. Takita takita tam. Takita san.
Sannutanga sri. Now,
Sabash.
usually after the vocalist sings a
Yeah,
long
yeah,
one,
yeah.
then the violinist will play along.
Fine, fine.
Move on.
Fine.
Steady. Okay, we'll
They
go to
got
the
the
next
point.
song. Yeah, you got the point. All right. So the next song is just a known song, just to cool the things a little bit. You guys have heard Mahaganapatim, obviously, so I'll just sing that. And we'll do the Swaram. We'll put all of this together. So we just introduced one form of improvisation. That is improvisation with beat, where you do the Swaram, 1 1 1 1 1 Swaram. You're throwing like this. Now, you can also do this without any beat. It's called Alapana. It's pure. There's nothing. It's just sounds. It's just the Ragam. There's no beat. There's no constraint. There's no structure. So we'll do a small Alapana, and then we'll go. Gamapa sari gamapa Sabar. Now this one is harder to do. Alapana is harder to do than Swaram for me because it's pure, it's unconstrained, so you can do whatever you want. Krishna. Take. Sabar. So what makes this have a different vibe? You know, what's that eerie vibe, right? So it's because in the previous Ragam it was Sa-Ri-Ga, right? It was here, it's Sa-Ri-Ga. So the Re has gotten shifted up, okay? Then we added a Ma, which adds another, every note has its own, in Hindustani music especially, every note has its own character, has its own feeling, right? So they'll be like, you know, let's hang out with Ma, you know, let's hang out with Pa. Then Pa, they both have Pa. Then instead of Pa, Sa-Ri-Ga-Pa-Da, instead of Da, we do a Ni. Sa-Ri-Ga-Ma-Pa-Ni-Sa. That's it. Sa-Ni-Pa-Ma-Na. So the whole Mahaganapatim Manasa. Same 4 by the way. Mahaganapatim Manasa. Mahaganapatim Manasa Smarami. Mahaganapatim Manasa Smarami. Mahaganapatim Manasa Smarami. Mahaganapatim Manasa Smarami. Vasitava Madevadi Vandita Mahaganapatim Manasa Smarami. Mahaganapatim Mahadeva Sudam Mahadeva Sudam Guru Guhanudam Mahadeva Sudam Guru Guhanudam Mahadeva Sudam Guru Guhanudam Mahadeva Sudam Guru Guhanudam Varakoti Prakasham Shantam Varakoti Prakasham Shantam Mahakavya Natakadi Priyam Mahakavya Natakadi Priyam Mahakavya Natakadi Priyam Mushikavana Modaka Priyam Mahakavya Natakadi Priyam Mushikavana Modaka Mahaganapatim Manasa Smarami Vasitava Madevadi Vandita Mahaganapatim Sariga Mahaganapatim Sabash Vani Sariga Mahaganapatim Sabash Nima Pa Mani Pa Maga Mahagana Sani Pani Tani Pa Mavani Pa Mahaganapatim Sabar Ni ni ba ba pa ma ga ma ba ni ba ma ga Ganapati. Pa ba ni ba ma ba ni ba ba ma ni ba ba ma pa ma Ganapati. Sabar pa ba ni ba ma ba ga ma ma ri ri ni sa sa ri ga ma ka Ganapati. Sabar ni ba ni 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 da ni ba ma ba da ni ba ma ni ba ma ni ba ma ga ma ba ni da ni ba ma ga ma ba ni ba ma ga ma ba ni da ni za pa ni ba ba ma ga ma ma Ganapati. Ni da ni da 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 ni da ni da ni da ni da ba ma ba ni da 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 ni 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 da ma ni da ni da ni da ni da ni da ni ba ni da ni ma ni da ni da ni da ni da ni da ni da ma ni da ni da ni ba ni da 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 ma ni da ni da ni ma ni da ni ba ma ni da ni ba ni da ni ba ma ma ni da ni ba ni da ni ba ma da ni ba ma ga sa ri ga ma ri ga ma ba ma sa ri ga ma ga ri ga ma ba ma ga ma ba ni ba ma ni da ni ba ma ni da ni ba ni da ni ba ma ma ni da ni ba ni da ni ba ma ma sa ri ga ma ka Ganapati. Manasa smarami Mahaganapatim. Oh man. So yeah, that's what it looks like when it's put together. You notice I did the same pattern at the end. You saw that takadinata, So you can just go, and he played it, in a different way and everything. So that last time he played tum 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 tum. So he did like that, right? So there's infinite variations that you can do with very little things. People get up on stage a lot and they'll try and impress you with technicality, but actually you can do simple things really beautifully. Something that Krishna taught me and Akshay has taught me as well. Because when I met them, I was all into math and doing as complicated and as obtuse as possible and singing as fast as possible. I'm not singing as fast as I can. I'm singing as fast as possible, but I've learned that music is really about the vibes.
This math thing is actually, it's more of...
Yes, you... Yeah. We don't really need to do it.
But when people hear math, I think they start getting scared. Oh, music has math in it, but it's actually not math.
It's just patterns.
It's just patterns.
Just patterns.
This base number 32, and he's deciding how do I break up 32 in different ways. That's the entire point.
That's it.
Yeah.
Right? And even he mentioned, so he did Tadiketatum. That's a simple way to play it. Now I can embellish that by playing in a different way. Or I can play it fast.
Lovely.
That's all the same. It's all the same thing. Yeah. Amazing.
Same thing, same exact number, but you're breaking it up.
Yeah, exactly. So the patterns are ways to force yourself to come up with new patterns. We can sing this like so now I'm actually doing it more complicated. I can't even sing like that anymore, but it's to force you to do things in a different way. So because it gets so syncopated. See, it doesn't come with a talam. So you guys try putting the beat. Just try one. You don't have to actually show your fingers. Just try like, yeah, tapping your foot, whatever. Anything is okay. Just feel it. See? Tadin girnaton, 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 tam takita, tam takita, tam takita, tam. So you see, you feel how that tension comes, right? Naturally, we won't do.
Yeah, and the tension is because the talam itself is broken up as fours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. 4 comes 8 times, 32. So what is he doing? He's doing 5 instead. So of course the 5 is not going to fit in 4. So that's why it comes off the beat like that sometimes.
Exactly. So that's the basis of, you guys basically now have been introduced to pretty much all the concepts in the music. So let's do Neraval next. So next we're going to do Neraval, all right? So we're going to take a dark song. We've all been doing happy songs. So let's make a darker song. How many of you guys have done the Sarali Varse? That sari gari sari gama. You guys have all heard this. Maybe you parents, poor parents, have put up with your kids going sari ga. So that scale, it's called Maya Malava Gowla. Okay, it's a very serious, heavy scale, and we're gonna do a song in it to show you that it's not just something to cover your ears when you hear. It's not a major ragam in Carnatic music because it is a kind of limited ragam, but it is. It has its own beauty. I want to introduce the third type of improv. Okay, so the first type was Swaram, that thing that we did at the end, right? The second type was that without any beat. So the Alapana that we did, we'll do a little snippet now. Serious Alapanas, by the way. Have you guys heard of T.M. Krishna? He's pretty controversial now, right? He sang a Kamboji, it's a big ragam, Alapana for an hour and a half, all right? I was in Chicago, I was 15 years old, hour and a half, one ragam, okay? We were all, there was 1,000 people in the auditorium crying with this guy, just one voice. There's no drum. Violin was barely playing. He turned the volume down, way down on his violinist. Poor R.K. Shirankumar that day was totally turned down, as he also plays soft. Just one guy with one voice enthralling 1,000 people, some of who didn't even know music. It was one of the best concerts ever. Because in Chicago, we only have one concert a year. So 1 or 2 concerts a year. So the whole community comes for that one concert. Not like here where you have, Ranjini Gayatri is singing right now with Vittal Rangan.
That's his competition.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, so thanks for being here instead of being there.
The bottom line is the creative scope that you have with any ragam is immense.
It's immense.
It's immense.
There's even a story of Tyagaraja Swami apparently saying the raga Devagandhari all day long without repeating a single phrase.
Oh, yeah.
And Devagandhari is a very technically tough raga, but apparently his creativity was so amazing that he never repeated a single phrase throughout the entire phrase. If you're Kshira Sagara Shaina by Tyagaraja Swami, it's amazing. Anyway, the point Shashi's trying to make is these ragas, they're not meant for 5 minutes and 10 minutes. They're really meant for a lifetime. And in Kacharis, we only get to share 5-6 minutes of it, but in our heads, it's going on all day.
Oh yeah.
It's going on all day, yeah.
Which annoys some people sometimes. Back in the day when people would do this really seriously, you would get a title. So there was like Mohana Viswanatha Iyer, right? Or Todi, Naina Pillai, right? So they would actually name themselves after ragam. You would specialize in a ragam, in a single ragam. And also in Hindustani music, it takes that much time to explore the ragam. Now there's a third type of improvisation that we're going to introduce here. It's called Neraval. And it's the hardest type. You take a line, right? And you change the tune of the line, but the words remain in the same place. So it's very difficult. The tune and the rhythm. The tune and the rhythm of the line. Yeah.
Technically, yes. The placement should be around the same.
And it's the most complete form of improvisation.
Yes,
because
exactly.
it has words, tala, and raga.
Yeah, exactly. And you'll see those in the old Puranic movies. They're just doing Neraval. So in those old Telugu movies, they'll be like, I can do it in English. It's like, you can say like, okay, what are you doing here, right? But in those old movies, like Narada will be like, what are you doing here? Get out of my house. So it's hard. It's very hard. This is very tough. This is where all the chanting of the slokams and everything comes. Because even in the slokams, we do like what? Like Om Ganana Antva Ganapati Gummavamahe Kavin Kavina Bhuvamasravastamam Jeshtarajam Brahmana Brahmanaspadana Srinvanno Debiseda Sadhanam. We'll go like that, right? But This is next level because imagine taking each one of those syllables and putting an actual everything that we just did into that with the talam, with everything else. So this is the highest form of improvisation. It took me way longer than it should have to learn it. I think like 15 years in, I was still messing up on stage. Yes. In the ragam, in the talam, in the sahityam. But you have to change the lyrics. So I'll show it for you. Oh, sorry. Change the tune. Change the tune. We'll show you. Okay? So this song, I wanted one more point about this song. This one is in 12s. All right? And I promise the subject material is ending here. This is pretty much the end of it. This song is in 12. So it's in 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's in cycles of 3. So the whole feel of the song is different. I want Akshay, can you show Samam to Samam Aditalam? And then can you show Samam to Samam Rupakam as well? Like just how you would play. Just so listen to the rhythm and listen to the vibe again, right?
There's two things that are common between these two talams that you were talking. So the first one, Adi talam, is 8s, but it's 4s. 4 is the subdivision. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay? Rupakam also has the 4s, but it's broken up. Each cycle is only 3 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3.
You're done.
1, 2, 3.
That's it.
So 3 times 4, 12. Right? So my job with this is to, how do you interpret 12? You can interpret as 4, 4, 4, as I've just said, or you can do 6 and 6, potentially. You can do 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, right? So different combinations, permutations and combinations. So
You want to show Adi and then
So
I'll
Adi
tell
talam.
This is the one that we're just doing. Okay, we just did this twice. Half 1, 2, 3, 4.
This is the first thing that I'll learn how to play, that any mridangist will learn how to play. It's called nattin din nat. It sounds nat din din nat. Okay, so I've taken this 8-beat cycle and I'm not playing 4s right now, I'm playing 2s. So I'm playing 2, but so it's 4 but playing it slow becomes 2.
Yeah. 1,
Now
2.
listen.
3.
So I'm gonna show you what happens when I play it slow and when I play it fast. You'll see the difference.
Now
And I can do it even faster.
Aha. Va. Shabash da. Aha. Va, va, va. Aha.
So
Shabash.
going from slow to high, slow to medium speed, slow to fast, these are different things that work. Same thing in Rupakata.
Goes back. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Aha.
Vale.
Shabash.
So it gives a little bit of a funky vibe, okay? It gives a little bit of a funky
Lovely,
vibe. So that's
lovely.
the idea, okay? So this song is a very powerful, very famous song, very old song, Deva Deva Kalayamite. It's in some Sanskrit. So far we've done 2 songs in Sanskrit, 1 song in Telugu. This is in Sanskrit. Medium speed, yeah. We'll do medium speed. Let's just show the, Krishna, can you show the scale flat and with Gamaka?
Yeah.
Just to show them.
So with no Gamaka. By the way, this raga in Hindustani music, thank you very much.
Yeah, he played it really well, you know?
In Hindustani music, it's called Bhairav, and it's considered a masculine raga. So this is also an interesting concept in Hindustani music. The ragas are classified by gender. So there's Bhairav, which is Maya Malava, and there's Bhairavi, which we call Sindhu Bhairavi, which is considered feminine. But there are disagreements about what the gender of some ragas are.
I didn't know
It's
that.
okay. Yeah, it's funny.
It's
and
so funny.
They're actually called ragas and raginis. But with Gamakam, it sounds something like this.
Yes, yeah. And that's why we teach it so late. We teach this ragam like 10 years in, because you see the level of gamakas he's doing, right? It's moving so much.
Even the
compared to
first
Mohanam.
line, Deva, Deva, there's so much moving right there.
There's moving. Can you guys see that? Deva, Deva, Deva.
It's not Deva, Deva. It's not that.
Yeah, it's not that at all.
Yeah,
Yeah, that is not the
exactly,
way.
yeah,
I can
yeah.
sing it like that, but you guys will leave. So.
Yeah.
Deva Deva Kalayami Te Charanambuja Sevano. 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 Oh God, your feet lotus I pray. Vadeva Kalayami Te Charanambuja Sevano. Deva Deva Kalayami Te Charanambuja Sevano. Deva Deva Kalayami Te Charanambuja. Bhuvanatrayanayaka, Bhuvanatrayanayaka. Bhuvanatrayanayaka, Bhuvanatrayanayaka. Bhori Karunaya Mama Bhuvanatrayanayaka. Bhori Karunaya Mama Bhavatapamakhila. Sabash. Bhavatapamakhila Paraya Ramakanta. Bhavatapamakhila Paraya Ramakanta. Deva Deva Kalayami Te Charanambuja Sevano. Deva Deva Kalayami. Jadarupa Nibachelo. This is the line. I'll say without it. Jadarupa Nibachelo. Janmarchita Mama Khilam. Okay? Jadarupa Nibachelo. Janmarchita Mama Khilam. Jadarupa Nibachelo. So it starts off the beat. You see that? Takajadarupa. It doesn't start on the beat. So
It's extremely important because when that line, that punch comes there.
Darupa Nibachelo.
Sync in that, it'll become very obvious.
That's where the magic is coming from, because we all know that punch. Takajadarupa Nibachelo. Jalmarchita Mama Khilo. Jadarupa. Jadarupa Nibachelo. Jalmarchita Mama Khilo. Jadarupa Nibachelo. Jalma Jalmajita da Jalmajita mama kilo jada rupa pani bachelo Jalmajita mama kilo jada rupa ni bachelo Jalmajita mama kilo jada rupa ni bachelo Jalmajita mama kilo jada rupa ni bachelo. It's very tough to do this on the violin, by the way, because it's so much easier when you're singing the words. Jalmajita mama kilo jada rupa ni bachelo Jalmajita mama kilo jada rupa ni bachelo Jalmajita mama kilo jada rupa ni bachelo Jalmajita mama kilo jada rupa ni bachelo.
One really important thing that he's doing, he's playing with his volume levels as well. So if I'm just playing at one explosive level the entire time, you're missing the entire point of this, right? So
Exactly.
let's play with the volume levels.
Lovely.
So you can see I'm trying to it's the same principle as anything. You go loud when you're trying to give the effect. So Jada rupa ni bachelo Jalmajita mama kilo Jada rupa
Listen to how I'm playing for this versus if I played something else.
ni bachelo Jalmajita mama kilo rupa ni bachelo Jada rupa ni bachelo. Yeah. Jalmajita mama kilo jada rupa ni bachelo Jalmajita mama kilo jada rupa ni bachelo Jalmajita mama kilo jada rupa. Sabay. Chelo daba dama pagama jada rupa. Sabay. Nida niba dama pagama pama jada rupa. Sorry gama bada nida nida pama gama. Yeah, he's totally predicting our patterns. This is Swaram, by the way. This is that first type of improv, right? So we finished, after we do Neraval, we finish Neraval and we do Swaram. So it's like they're both sort of supposed to show the different parts of the Ragam. So this is the more jammy.
Yeah, so I think a lot of this as well is it's more of a feeling as well.
It's just feeling.
I'm not actively thinking about what he's singing. I'm listening and then I'm trying to follow what he's doing.
I have no idea what's going on.
You think this guy's thinking?
No thought at all. Just something's happening. Catch it.
He's ju-
Catch it, that's the point.
Catch it.
Krishna just sees a rainbow in his head.
I don't know. I'm seeing it. Go for it.
Nida da nida ba ma ba da ba ma ga ma ba da nida ba ma ga ri ga ma jada rupa. Sabay. Nida da ba ma ba da ba ma ba da ba ma ga ri sa ti ga ma jada rupa. Sabay. Sabay. Da pa ga ma mari mari gama jadaroba. Sabar. Da da re re ga ga ma ma re re ga ga ma ma ba ba ga ma ba da da ma ma ga re ga ma jadaroba. Sabar. Pada ba ma ba ma ga ma ga re ga re sa re sa ni sa re ga ma pa ja da ro pa. Sabar. Sari ga re ma ga re ga ma pa ma pa ma da ni da ni sa ni da ba ma ga ma ga re ga ma cha da ro. Chelo ma ga ri ga sa ri ga ma pa ma ga ma da ni da ba da ni sa ni da ni ba da ni sa ni da ba ma ga ri ga ma ja da ro pa. Ni da ba ma ba pa ma ba da ni da ba ma ga ma ba da ba ma ga ri ga ri ma ga ba ma da ba ma ga ma ja da ro ba. Sabar. This is so much fun. Ba da da ba ma ba da ba ni da ba ma ba da ni da ni da ni da ba ma ga ma ba da ni za ni. Ni za ni za ni za ni za da ni za ni da ba ma ga ma ba da ni za ni da ba da ni da ba ma ba da ni da ba ma ga ma ni da ba ma ba ni da ba ma ga ma ba da ni da ni za ni za ni za ni za ni da ni da ba ma ba da ni za ni ga ni za ni da ba da ni za ni za ga ni za ni za ni da ba ma ga ma ja da ro ba. Anything like that, yeah. My calculation didn't even land, actually. Yeah. It doesn't matter if it lands.
Go for it.
Yeah.
I don't know what I played.
That's fine. Just once again, I want to show what it sounds like if I'm not matching the volume levels. It'll sound more.
Yeah. Akshay is a very sensitive Mridangam artist. Very good.
Steady.
Hey.
All right, so I'll sing one more.
Last one.
We're going to jam it. Last big Swaram.
Yeah.
So we do
Go
the
for
small
it.
Swaram. You guys see how it goes, right? You do the little ones, you do the small ones, you do the patterns, whatever. You do the medium ones. Medium ones romba kashtam, chala kashtam. Those are the tough ones. The last one is my favorite. Since I was a kid, the last one used to give me boost bumps. So let's see if I can do this. Ni za ni za ni za ba da ni da ba da da ni za ni da ni ni za ni za ni ta da ni za 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 ga ni za ni za ni za ga ni za ni za ni za ni za ni za ni da ba da ni ta 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 ni za da ni ta. Ni re, da ga ni za ni ga, da ma ga ni za ma ni sa pa da ni sa ri da ni sa ri ga pa da ni sa ri ga ma ga pa ma ga ni sa ni da pa da ni sa ni sa. Sabar ni sa sa ri sa ni da pa da ni sa ni sa da ni sa sa ri sa ni da ni sa ni sa ni ga ri sa da ni pa da ni sa sa ga ri sa ni sa ni ri sa ni da ni da sa ni da pa da ni da pa ma la pa ma ga ma ga ri ga ri pa ma ga ri sa ni da ri sa ni sa ri sa ni sa ri sa ni sa ri ga ma pa ma ga ri ga ma pa da ni da pa ma ga ma pa da ni pa da pa ma ga ma pa da ni da ni da ni da ni da pa ma ga ma pa da ni da pa ma ga ma pa da ni da ni sa ga ri sa ni pa ma ga ri ga ri sa ni da pa da ni ga ri sa ni ga ri sa ni da ri sa ni da pa sa ni da pa ma da ga ri sa ni da pa sa ni da pa ma ga ma pa da pa ma pa da ni da pa da ni sa ri sa ga ma pa da pa ma pa da ni sa ni ga ri sa ni da pa sa ni da pa ma da ga ri sa ni da pa sa ni da pa ma ja da ro ba ni ba chelam jal ma ji da ma ma ki lam pa da ga jaya ni paraya.
Very good.
Very nice.
Super fun. Super fun.
So much fun.
Actually.
So yeah, as you can tell, I really love Swaram. I learned how to do Alapana later, but I love Swaram. I hope you guys are having fun so far. Okay, trust me, I won't take too much of your time more. So concert. Now we're talking about the concert, right? So within the Swaram itself, I showed the progression of small, Chinna Swaram, medium Swaram, and then the big Swaram at the end. So we did the big Swaram at the end. The big Swaram, you end in a big pattern, right? So that's kind of, it's an aesthetic choice. You can do whatever you want. There are no rules. No one's gonna the SWAT team isn't gonna come from the ceiling if you break the rules. You can do whatever you want, but this is what people have decided sounds good. So the only objective function, the only loss function, the only rule here is what sounds good. Same way, concert has a progression. We started with Varnam. We started slow, first speed, right? Then we did Ganapati song, right? Then we did a really intense, dark, whatever, not dark, but intense Ragam with some more thing. So now normally we should come back and chill out a little bit. So this song I really, really love, and because of the lyrics, okay? So this is Abogi. Raise your hand if you've learned Abogi Varnam. Okay, so you've learned the Varnam. Sarigama, my favorite raga. Da sa sa da ma ga ri sa. It's a very jazzy. Ma da sa 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 da 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 ma 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 da ma sa. It's the Western. Yeah, exactly. Can you play it? So now you add that ma da sa 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 da 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 ma 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 da ma ga ri. So it changes the vibe. Na la. So that ga. We'll do a small formal alapana. So I'll sing the whole thing, then he'll sing. Normally Krishna and I don't do formal stuff, but I'll sing, then he'll sing. Yeah. Tadari na la la la. Na 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 na. Na 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 ta na 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 tadari na na sari ga 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 na 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 na. I learned this style from Krishna. Na 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 ta na So you see how I started on Sari? So that's the he did really no, yeah, on purpose. So that's the thing. That's the beauty. So like, our music is raw. So it's like really unfiltered. You'll hear in concerts, like in real old school concerts, there'll be hundreds of people. People will be making noise, like they'll be shouting if they like something they see. It's not. If you've ever been to a symphony before, people don't. Or you're not allowed to make any noise. I don't know if you've ever been to the symphony. You are not definitely not allowed. Like you will get thrown in jail if you make any noise. But you know we're Indian, so we're hanging out. We're having. Na 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 So this song is very, let's focus a little bit on lyrics. It's Telugu, most of you understand Telugu, but Nannu brova neekinta tamasam enduku. So very simple. Brova means why don't you come to me, right? Nannu brova neekinta tamasam enduku. Napai neramemi. So what's your problem with me? So he's talking, right? It's a very simple song. And that is Chinnanade ni chelimi kaligi kori. So I wanted you to come to me since I was a kid, right? Nija bhakta agu tamulato. Your brothers are bhaktas. So you know about bhaktas. You know what they are. You know what the deal is. Why aren't you coming to me? You know what a bhakta is like. You know they're suffering. Why aren't you coming to me? Gajarakshaka Nivu Tanayulanu. So after, you know Gajendra Moksham. You guys have heard of Gajendra Moksham, right? After the crocodile ate Gajendra and he got moksha, Vishnu took care of his kids. So not only did he give him moksha, he also took care of his children. Nivu Tanayulanu. You took care of it. Kani Penchila. You raised them as your own children, right? You can't even talk to me. So that's the vibe of the song. So see how the Ragam how the talam, how the sangatis all come to the meaning of the song. It's a very emotional song. This song is one of my favorite songs of all time that I've ever learned. I think I know maybe 600 kritis, but this is the song that I think that stands out for me. So this is my signature. Yeah, I think you forgot.
I love it.
I love
I love this song because of him.
It's not commonly heard either. I've only heard T.K. Rangachari sing it.
Yeah, I heard it. Vasudha Ravi's student sang it once. Vasudha sang it once. And I think I played for her and her student once when I was a kid. Of course, I did a horrible job. But ever since then, it's stuck in my mind. I asked my guru, can you teach me this song? So I learned this song on my own. So I set the sangatis on my own. This is the only song that I've learned on my own. Nannu brovan. Even slower. Okay. No, good. I have advice from the doctor. Nannu brovan kinta tamasama. Nannu brovan kinta tamasama. Nannu brovan kinta tamasama. Na vaineramemi. Nannu brovan kinta tamasama. Na vainerami mi valguma. 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 Nannu brovan kinta tamasama. Rama, vale. Rama. Chinna nade needu. Chinna nade needu. Chinna nade nee. Chelimi kalga kori. 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 Chiltiu baleda Sri Rama. Chiltiu baleda Sri Rama. Chilna nade nee. Chelimi kalga kori. Chiltiu baleda Sri Rama. Nannu brovan kinta tamasama. Na vainerami mi valguma. Nannu brovan kinta tamasama. Rama Krishna. Sabash. Neevu. Sabash.
Hey,
నిజ భక్తులకు నిజ భక్తులకు that's a chord. నిజ భక్తులకు పుట్టగలేదా నిజ భక్తుల గోతములతో నీవు బాగా పుట్టగలేదా గజరక్షక So Bhalamuni Krishna does this trick where he goes, Seriga nannu brovane, Seriga nannu brovane, Seriga nannu brovane. So Seriga Tamil is Seriya. Seriga nannu brovane, Seriga nannu brovane, Dama Daga Gari nannu brovane. Mada sada mada magari nannu brovan Rigari tari sada sada magari nannu brovan Riga mada maga mada mada sada riga sada sada mada maga nannu brovan riga nannu brovan Gamada da 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 mana na na Gamada sada mada sada dari tada dagari tada dagati tada dati tada tada magari gamada sa nanu brovani so This is correct. Dasada magari gamada magari sada dasari gari sa rigamada magari sa sariga 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 nannu brovani Tamasama vai nerame mi valgo manannu provani
Surprise ending.
I
right?
know, that was good. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
yeah.
So yeah, these endings also, we hear them so much, right? We hear this ta ta ga, you know. So when he does something different, we're always listening for that. So for us, it's like, you know, you've been in 1,000 conference calls.
We never want to repeat ourselves.
Yeah, we never want to repeat ourselves.
If repetition becomes boring.
Yeah.
So if we sing Vata Biganapadam every day, we should sing it a little bit different each day.
Exactly.
There's a really bad advice I've heard from some teachers that you should never change the Padandaram. What they mean is when you learn it from your teacher, don't change the teachers what they're teaching. When you're learning. But when you perform, you need to make your own tune.
Yep.
But when you're with your teacher, repeat back to your teacher how your teacher taught it. Because it makes sure that you're comprehending stuff. Very good, Sasi.
Sabash. Yeah, I mean.
Right? That's it.
Oh, dude, yeah, you taught me everything. So
It
I
did.
can say-
In fact, the Guru Shishya thing, it dissolves at some point. Because we're all learning from each other. And there's no hierarchy at some level. I'm 42 years old. What are you, 24? How old are you? 26?
26, 34.
He's just as senior musically as me. If not more. And his hair is better too.
Yeah. Can't beat his hair.
Oh,
Oh, by the way, I forgot to say what his job is. He does really cool stuff. He does like 3D sound reconstruction or object reconstruction at Dolby Video. He's like a serious engineer. So
dude, you
he
gotta
has a
show us
job.
sometime.
Yeah, he shows us 3D reconstruction.
Presentation for the
Yeah.
Raga school.
Said-
Future presentation. Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, cool.
Dude.
Yeah, that's
Hey.
actually not a bad idea.
Do it.
We can do like a techno concert next time, you know? Yeah, hook all you guys up to electrodes. Yeah.
So we've been doing this annual day since 2019, and I look at what happened in the and over these years, whenever Sasi comes in to perform, he pulls in all the accompanists and all the teachers together, and they start jamming. There's a concert going on up front. These guys are jamming, and it's just
So
Oh,
true.
yeah, that's true, in the back
True.
room.
I find more fun when they are performing together than going up into the actual auditorium and singing and seeing the others perform. And I don't know whether it's just magic between the three of you or
It is magic.
maybe it is Sasi.
Yes, definitely
that
Sasi.
pulls people together in a way that
100%.
you
100%.
enjoy the music. It's phenomenal.
Let me say
Oh,
something also. If there's any point in art, my teachers have told me, what is the point of kala? Why do we study art? And the answer will surprise you. It's abhayam, to become fearless. That's why we study art. It's so we remove all fear. Any idea Shashi has, he'll go. Try it.
I know.
Just try it, you know?
I don't know if that's a compliment, but
It's definitely a compliment. He's going by in his intuition. And so if you cultivate any art, be it violin, vocal, dancing, visual art, you'll become fearless. That's the promise of kala, is abhayam.
beautifully said.
Fear, that's really what it
Yeah.
is. And what's funny is it transfers to other parts of your life. Like, I'm really confident now because of music. Stupidly. But why? Might as well be, right?
Sabash. And I have to thank also Satish Garu for doing all of this because, as a Telugu person, as someone who doesn't know music, doing this much seva, like you're doing a lot more than you realize. And
And should we mention the Ishwaranna?
of course.
Once you guys are done, I want to add a lot more background context and stuff.
Yes. We'll we'll keep you we'll do the main.
Yeah.
Nagu Momo. So we'll do the main item,
Wow.
and then he'll play a little bit of a solo, and then we'll do one tukada. Sri
do it,
Venkata
man.
Girisha. And then we'll end it.
Sabash.
Yeah, we'll end it. I want to sing one song for you guys that I really love about Venkateswara. You like Venkateswara, right? Yeah, that's right. That's one of my students. Yeah. Okay, so we'll keep it. We'll wrap up here soon. So this main song you guys have all heard, Nagumomu Kanaleni. So we'll do a small Alapana in this. He'll play a solo, and then of course we'll sing the song and
I
everything.
don't need an alapana. You just sing.
You sure?
100%.
No Alapana, na?
I don't need one. You can sing.
Sorry, I'll do small.
Yeah, do it.
So this Ragam, sa ga ma pa ni sa ni da pa ma na 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 na. So exactly. So coming up the scale, there's no Re and Da. Coming down, you do Sa Ga Ma Pa Ni Sa Ni Da Pa Ma Ga Ri So. So I'll do a small Alapana in this. Normally for a main item, Alapana would be much longer, but we'll because it's a demo concert and we spend most of the time talking, then we'll make it really nice and condensed for you guys. Da da rin na 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 na. In Hindustani music, this is called Bimplasi. Na 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 na. Na 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 Guru's favorite phrase, na 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 na. So we don't make all of this up on the spot. We listen our whole lives and we put it together. Na 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 na. This is a big ragam.
It's lovely, lovely.
Nagumo muganale ni najali delisi. Nagumo muganale ni najali delisi. Nagumo muganale. ಶ್ರೀ ರಘುವರನಿ ನಗುಮೋ ಮೋಗನಲೆ ಚಾಲಿ ರಲಿಸಿ ನನ್ನು ಬ್ರೋ ಶ್ರೀ ರಘುವರನಿ ನಗುಮೋ Nagaraju 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 ధరణి పరివారు నగరాజు ధరణి పరివారు మెల్ల నగరాజ ధరణి పరివారు ಹೋಗಿ ಬೋಧನ చేసేవారలుగారే డులుండు దురేమి ಹೋಗಿ ಬೋಧನ చేసేవారలుగారే ఇటులుండు దురేమి నగుమో మోగనలే నాజాలి తెలిసి నన్ను బ్రోవర అగ్గ శ్రీ రఘువరని నగుమో కనలే ఖగరాజునియానతి వినివేగ చన్నలేరో ఓ ఖగరాజునియానతి వినివేగ చన్నలేరో గరుడా. When he heard you, did you not come very quickly? Kagarajuniya anati vinive karanaledo Kagarajuniya anati vinive karanaledo Gaganani kilaku bahuduram vani nado gaganani gaganani kilaku bahuduram vani nado. Did he say that the sky and the earth were too far? जग में nagumo moganale ni najali si nannu brovarada ayaya Sri Raghuvarani nagumo moganale najali nisaga sagama gama badnagumo. Enjoy. This is the last time we're going to do this, okay? In the concert. Ni da ba ma ga ri sa ni sa ni sa ga ma na gu mo mo. Sabash, you see that? That's cool. Yeah, that's because he can. They've practiced.
He's anticipating me really well. Wow, man.
I know, he's getting in our heads. Ni da wa ma ga ma pa ma ga ri sa ni sa ga ma pa sa ga ma pa ni ga ma pa ni sa ni da na gu mo mo. Nagumo ma pa ni sa ni ga ri sa ni sa ni da sabash ni sa ni da ga ri sa ni da ni da nagumo Vale. Saga ma pa ga ga ri sa pa ga ri sa ni da ma ma na gu mo mo. Pa za ni da ba ma ga ri sa ni sa ga ma pa ma ba ni sa pa za sa sa ni da ba ma na gu mo mo. Sabash. Gama ba ni sa ma ga ri sa ni sa pa za ni da ba ma ba za ni da pa ni da ba ma da ba ma ga ma na gu mo mo. Sabar.
I'll get it.
Ga ga ni ga ga ma ga ri sa ni sa ma ga ri sa ni sa ga sa ni da ba ma ba sa ni da ba ma da gu mo mo. Sabar. Last one. Ni da ba za ni da ba ma ba za ni da ba ma ni da ba ma da ba ma ma ba ga ri ma ga ri ri da ni sa ga ma ba ma ba ni da ma ba ni sa ni sa ga ri da ba ni sa ni sa ga ri sa ni sa ga ri sa ni sa ga ma ga ri sa ni sa ga ri ri sa ni sa ga ri sa ni sa ga ri sa ni sa ga ma. Ba ma da gu mo mo.
This is when the audience can use the bathroom. if you want to.
Shouldn't
Drum
do that
solo.
in normal concerts, they'll get very mad at you.
Yeah, don't ever
It's a
leave
joke.
when the band is playing. They've used a big insult.
It's a big insult to them.
But you unfortunately,
But it's a highlight for us.
yeah,
we love it.
But in Chennai, you will see like half the audience goes to the bathroom.
Yeah.
But it is my favorite part of the concert.
It is my favorite part.
Yeah.
So this is a kind of chance. So the entire concert, they've been exploring different ragams, their interpretations of different things, doing their own monogarman for different things. So this is kind of my opportunity.
Can you also just a demonstration? Can you say something and play too? Just a couple things.
Yeah, sure. So
Whenever you're ready, anything. They'll learn by speaking. Watch.
din din na tata din din na tat din
Good idea.
tata din din
Sabash.
tata din din na tat din din
Sabash.
tat din din na tan 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 tat din
Din.
din tata din din tata din din tata din
Aha.
din tat din din tata din din tat din din tan 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 tat din din tata din. Now watch.
Aha. Sabash. Aha. Sabash, man. Aha. Aha. Sabash. Aha. Dun, dun,
The ending signature.
Yeah.
All right. So, okay, don't want to take up too much of extra of the time. So we'll end with a quick song. Quick song, and then we'll do Mangalam. So the song that I want to present is one of my favorite. Mine, and this is for Krishna. I've been meaning to sing this with you, but we've just been so busy. But this song is about Venkateswara. There's no improv in this one.
So
We'll just keep it. Yeah.
yeah, go for it.
You want to do a little Alapana?
Tadani na 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 na, tadara na 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 na, tanu tadariri
So usually after the main, we'll just cool things down a little bit, okay? So we'll just sing this one, and then we'll do the Mangalam, and then we'll be done with it. But this song is really beautiful. Sri Venkatagirisha Malokaye Sri Venkatagirisha Malokaye Vinayaka Turagarudam 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 Sri Venkatagirisha Malokaye Devesha Bhujita Bhagavantam Devesha Bhujita Bhagavantam Devesha Bhujita Bhagavantam Dilakara Koti Prakashavantam Devesha Bhujita Bhagavantam Dilakara Koti Prakashavantam Devesha Bhujita Bhagavantam Dilakara Koti Prakashavantam Govindam Natabushuravanam Guru Guhanandam Mukundam Govindam Muna Suravrindam Guru Guhanandam Mukundam Sri Venkatagirisha Malokaye Vinayaka Turagarudam Sri Venkatagirisha Malokaye Alamelu Manga Alamelu Manga Sametam Ananta Padmanabhamatitam Alamelu Manga Sametam Ananta Padmanabhamatitam Kaliyuga Pradyaksha Vibhatam Kaliyuga Pradyaksha Vibhatam Kanjajadi Devo Vedam Kaliyuga Pradyaksha Vibhatam Kanjajadi Devo Vedam Jalaruha Sandhiva Sundara Gadram Jalaruha Mitra Sadrusha Netra Jaladhara
धर सन्निव सुन्दर गात्रं जलरुहमित्राभ्यसदृशनेत्रं कलुषावगोगर्णक्षेत्रं करुणारसपात्रं चिन्मात्रं श्री वेङ्कटगिरीशमालोकये विनायक तुरगारूढं श्री वेङ्कटगिरीशमालोकये रामचन्द्राय जनकराजय मनोहराय मामकाभीष्टदाय मङ्गलो रामचन्द्राय जनकराजय मनोहराय मामकाभीष्टदाय महितमङ्गलो कोशलेशाय मन्दासदासपोषणाय वासवादिनिनुत सद्वराय मङ्गलो विनुतरूपाय विविध वेदान्तवेद्याय सुजनचित्तकामिताय शुभगमङ्गलो रामदासाय मृदुलहृदय तमरदासाय स्वामी भद्रगिरिवराय सर्वमङ्गलं स्वामी भद्रगिरिवराय सुखमङ्गलं स्वामी भद्रगिरिवराय सर्वमङ्गलं सर्वमङ्गलं.
Dude, my funnest concerts I've ever played.
Oh, yo, thanks.
So good. Akshay.
Yeah.
So much fun.
Thank you, everybody, and thanks so much. Yes.
So, I mean, you gave a lot of knowledge. Let me see if you pass.